guys, it's Ty from the Gaming Helm, and like I promised before, we're back, and I think we're going to even be bigger than ever, or at least better than ever. I don't know about the whole bigger part, but hey, one can have dreams, right? And the big anticipated movie to mark the return of this channel is going to be something near and dear to my heart, and if you know me, then you know I love zombies. So let's get into Dead Rising 3. Alright, I'm excited, let's do this. Now, the first thing you might notice about this game, because it is a next-gen, all of its predecessors were on the last-gen systems like Xbox 360, or if you want to count Dead Rising 2, which made a brief appearance on the PlayStation 2. First of all, the graphic enhancement. Talk about bringing it to the next level. And apart from scenery, zombie designs, character designs, the quality of the whole capturing of the zombie atmosphere of a city that's overrun by yet another zombie plague. And I can assure you, this isn't what you would call a done-to-death thing, because it's Dead Rising. You expect it to be a certain thing. The one thing that this game really did well, besides bringing the graphics to a whole new level, is making it truly an open sandbox type of game. And unlike the previous games where there was always a time limit, this time around, Dead Rising 2 was better than the first one. The first one was just bad for the time limit, but this time you actually get the opportunity to explore everything, do every side mission, and have time to spare just to explore and have fun and shits and gigs. Apart from that, the inventory system is a little bit more streamlined. You get to increase your skill points with XP, and unlike the previous games where you got to, let the game decide on your behalf which points go where and how you upgrade yourself. No, you get the power this time to upgrade your character as follows. You get to decide where do those XP points go. Do you increase health, stamina, fighting combat? You get to decide. Now, a point that you should also note that what you're seeing right now is in fact a DLC character. If you really want to shell out the extra bucks, and considering the game's been around since, I don't know, a couple years now? Let's face it, it'd be cheapest it's ever been, and you can even put forward a couple extra bucks to get the DLCs, and you'll still get great value for your money, and you'll get 4 new characters, 4 new campaign modes that really broaden the spectrum of this game's story. So you really can't lose, especially if you want to get your butt on Steam, then do it, because you know what? They're always good for a sale that really give back to the gamers, especially if you don't own your next-gen console and you want to do the PC route. That's probably the best way to do it. Steam, baby, it's the way to do it. Now, combat's also been changed a little bit up. Instead of it just doing the hack and slash until your weapons break or until you run out of ammo, you're rewarded by doing a kill combo. Assuming you can get to 6 or a dozen kills without getting hit or interrupted in any way, you get to do a finishing move. Oh, yeah! Oh, damn. Fatality. Mortal Kombat could learn something from this game, okay? Yeah, you build up the momentum of your kill rage and you are rewarded with a very satisfying instant kill move that gives you all the satisfaction of zombie gory epicness. You're welcome, fans of Dead Rising. This game brings it. Now, enough about the technicals, let's talk about the story. Of course, outbreak happens, city is cordoned off into 4 sections that you get to explore, and it's really good for exploring. But what about the character? You assume the role of a mechanic named Nick Ramos, and since Nick is a mechanic, the whole crazy combination system thing actually now has merit. You're not a stunt driver, you're not a reporter, you're a mechanic who's really good at building shit. So yeah, he can actually get away with saying, yeah, I built a fucking sledgehammer buzzsaw combo weapon, or I attached a steamroller plow to a motorcycle with flamethrowers. Okay, maybe it doesn't make sense in reality, but for the sake of the game's narrative, it makes sense. The game starts off simple enough. You are starving. You and your group of survivors, you're just looking for food, and your boy, Nick, he's got this weird tattoo of a 12 underneath his right ear. What's it about? Plot device? Who knows? Play and find out. Now, you start off weak, and the game doesn't really start off itself like any other Dead Rising game would, where it just throws you right into the action, you just gotta deal with it. It sort of babies you through a tutorial or a prologue campaign mode, and it works to its strength. It gives you a chance to feel out the new controls and get an appreciation for what kind of style of player you are. Do you want to shoot? Do you want to hack and slash? Or do you want to approach a situation a little bit more strategically? It's up to you. And of course, as the game progresses and you get experience points, you can also increase your health. So if you're a guy like me and you like to get in there with a big broadsword and start hacking and slashing or whatever the hell, you might want to increase your health. That way you can take a beating, because the one thing this game did that the other Dead Rising could not do because of the previous generation graphics or AI capability, it was stick a record number of zombies on the screen to a level that has not yet been done before. I mean, granted, Dead Rising 4 is about to come out, and odds are they might just very well increase that number even more so, but just bear with me. This game started with the enhanced CPU capability of the Xbox One, and by extension the PC. Stronger graphics, better processors, better frame rates and graphics. Well, why not stick maybe a couple of hundred? I shit you not, folks. Literally a few hundred zombies on the screen all at once. And the fact that you, one survivor, goes heading in there at full speed with your cool, custom-made weapons or your steamrolling motorcycles or your tanks, and you just get to plow through all of them, that makes you feel good. This game in its own way could be therapeutic because, hey, the fact that you just get back home after a long day at the job, you want to blow off some steam, pop some zomzoms. It really makes you feel better about yourself. Now, at the beginning of the game, you can't get away with that. First of all, you don't have the weapons, and you don't have the health to do that. Basically, it also teaches you how to stay alive in a situation just like this. So just run. Get your ass out of Dodge. Hop on top of vehicles. They really are the islands of safety in a sea of undead cannibals, so you can't really go wrong. Unless you slip or you might want to get cute and start killing. Oh, I just want to kill a couple more. And boom, one jumps on your back, knocks you off the car. You're in a mob. You're dead, okay? Don't do that, all right? Don't be an asshole. Just make it to the next checkpoint, and you should be aces, okay? That's the way to do it. Oh, see? Watch where you jump. Maybe you could do your little somersault ability to, get out of a crowd in a pinch, but you're going to take a couple of whacks if you're not smart about it. And yes, static environment is what you would call unstable. Shit explodes all throughout this game, and wow! I mean, you have to be careful where you're shooting a gun willy-nilly, especially if you get a Gatling gun or an automatic shotgun. Bang, 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 bang. And all of a sudden you shoot a giant propane tank the size of your house. Guess what? Danger close, bitch. You're dead. You got barbecued. So it might be good to, look before you leave. A little side note, it's a little bit more fun if you just go in blindfold and just, shoot, ask questions later, whatever. It's a game, have fun with it. And this game really took it to that level because it made it so much better than, like I said, the original ones that came out. The first game, the time limit was so unforgiving. The second one, it improved it. It made you able to explore a little bit, do a couple of side quests, but nowhere nearly close to all of them, not even half. You don't have enough time. This game makes you able to do everything or nothing. Screw around, whatever. I'm just saying this game gives you the chance to get the full story. All the bosses are interesting, and unlike the previous games, they're not unkillable monsters where you can literally empty a whole goddamn clip at M16, and this guy who's the size of a sumo wrestler wearing a chainsaw and a leather outfit just charges at you at like Sonic the Hedgehog speeds. No. That doesn't happen anymore. This game has its weird assortment of sub-bosses and primaries that are bizarre, and in one case, very sexualized. And no, it's not a woman, it's a guy who has a flamethrower the shape of his dick and balls. It's kind of gross, but whatever. They're not impossible to kill. There's specific ways to fight them and make it easier to kill. What do you do? Alright, okay, alright. Now, you heard the testimony. It's time for the verdict, people. This game is not a perfect game. It has some flaws, but because it was such a next step up from previous entries into this franchise, it gets nothing but A+ marks, okay? Sure, there are a couple of things. I mean, Dead Rising still has sort of a goofy atmosphere to it, but nowhere near as laughable as previous entries. This one actually takes itself seriously, and everything about it has been brought to the next level. So, I guess I just have no choice, guys. 9.5 out of 10. There you go. Now, that about wraps it up. So thanks a lot for tuning into another exciting episode of the Gaming Help. Hope you enjoy it, and hey, we'll see you next time. Take her easy.